Welcome back to this episode of Late Bloomers. I'm your host, Maria Ajane, and I have the girls with me today.
Hey,
I would like to, you guys, introduce yourselves.
sister.
Hey girls, how you doing? Introduce yourselves.
Hey, y'all. This Yoshie and Court not going live, y'all, because we on Late
Live,
Bloomers Pod,
y'all, because
y'all.
we on Late Bloomers podcast, y'all.
Right.
Yoshie and Court, y'all.
And Rhea, y'all.
I'm with the girls today, Court and Yoshi. I'm so happy that you're here because I was like, who better to talk about this topic with than you two? Considering all of our history with modeling, with being content creators, et cetera, et cetera. Manager, before we get into the doc, I kind of wanted to give a little background, or you guys to give a little background as to like your history with modeling, because
Okay.
some people have been on billboards here. I'm just saying.
So, I guess I'll go first. My name is Courtney. On Instagram, my Instagram name is The Hearts. I have been modeling since 2014. And I started in Baltimore, Maryland, with a lot of top hitters like Rhea herself, Tia, K Boom. There's just so many people to list during that time in that era. Moved to Atlanta, videos, more shoots, billboards. So this is the great Roman Lena speaking. So very familiar.
Hey, y'all. I'm Yoshi. I wasn't a model, but I did manage models for a few years when I lived in Atlanta, and I did happen to manage Rhea as well.
Yeah.
So I have my little tidbits in there as well.
And I'm Rhea, and I've been modeling. Stop it! Don't laugh.
Really? It's not Rhea. What?
They don't know. They don't know about the Claudia Banks.
My God, we gotta tell them after you give your introduction.
And yeah, I'm Rhea. I've been modeling. I want to say since 2013, 2014 as well. I actually started modeling. Yoshi, I was thinking about this the other day. You had a shoot in Baltimore somewhere, and
Yeah, with Jazzy Studios.
Oh my goodness, that one's
I
milk.
think. I think.
it was like, where was it? I don't know.
Was it in the studio?
No, it was outside.
Oh, it was with
Jazzy
that
Studios was not in the
guy.
studio. He was outside at one point.
It was outside.
No, that was with another guy. I know who you're talking about. He used to take a lot of pictures of me when I was in college.
Yeah, we
I know
looked.
exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm like, what was his name?
I don't know, like David or David Courier or I don't know. Something like that.
I just came to
All right,
support.
Rhea, who are you? That's the topic.
Got sidetracked.
Oh,
She
yeah.
gonna bring us back.
Yeah, Ajane. Yeah, I've been modeling yeah, since 2013, 2014. I've even been a part of big brands like Thinks. What is another one called? Adore Me, stuff like that. Model for them like
Yes,
online.
sis.
And yeah, now I have my podcast and hopefully I'll get more opportunities coming my way.
So
You
we're here
will.
today to talk some shit.
Yeah, and we're here to talk some shit.
Yeah.
You were there. Where you know how people was like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "I'm old enough to watch the first season of America's Next Top Model." I was there.
Literally.
I was watching America's Next Top Model on UPN. Let's start.
And Yoshi had said something when we was watching it and they showed the first one. Yoshi was like, "Dang, that's the first one." Like it didn't feel like it was the first one. Like I thought
Literally.
it seemed like it should be more prior than what the first one was.
I
But
know.
yeah.
And when I think about how young we were, I was
We
like,
were young.
I'm like, we shouldn't have been watching that shit, but it was entertaining.
It was good.
It was
good.
fun. It was
And it was our first little taste of reality TV
Yeah, it kind of was.
in that aspect.
Yeah.
We had like the other shows, like I guess Flavor of Love and stuff, but in that aspect.
Yeah, I remember just watching the show and being like, I want to do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do something like this, but I want to do it. But I auditioned the same year that Beyonce self-titled album came out. Like I went.
you auditioned to America's Next Top Model?
Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
What was it? What's that
Oh my
mall in
God.
Virginia? Is it Pentagon? No, it's not Pentagon.
Pentagon City?
Yeah, it was Pentagon City.
Pentagon City Mall, yeah.
I auditioned there, y'all. I was there all night. My mom took me. She even like, no, she dropped me off a little bit. No. She waited with me, but she just like shopped around the mall, whatever. Because the line was going out. Like it
I
was
bet.
And what year was this? How old were you?
2013.
I was like 17, 18.
Yeah. So yeah. or about to turn
When
19.
you auditioned, who were, like, the people you had to audition for? Like,
I
who
don't
was
remember
the
them damn people.
it wasn't nobody
It was
from the show?
nobody.
No,
Okay.
no.
No.
It was, like, some local people from DC. If I see their face, like, I'll recognize them, but, like, I wouldn't know who they were. And I remember, I was like, I'm in my jeans and my tank top and my pumps,
Literally the model look.
and I kept seeing girls dressed in, like, club wear. I'm like, "Did they not watch the show? Did they not watch the class?"
Screaming. Missed the memo.
Missed the memo real bad. I'm like, "Y'all must have not watched this
And that's
show."
how you used to come to stuff correct. It was either a white tank top or a black tank top
Or black tape,
Mm.
and
no
jeans.
makeup.
Yeah.
No makeup, fresh face, like, at least that's what we were taught coming up when we were coming up. And so, yeah, seeing the girls in the club dresses, I'm like, "Girl, like, not this is not the app place, no sequins and just loud colors," but safe to say I did not make it. Okay, I did not make it.
You said
Did they
safe
ever,
to
like, tell
say.
you? Did they ever, like, call you and tell you, or did they tell you right there, like, "No"?
Yeah, they told me right there. They said,
Oh,
"S
okay.
exit stage right, honey."
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I'll take my things and I'll go. I actually didn't cry or anything like.
Good. Good for you.
I actually didn't. Well, actually
Yeah, I mean, look, it is what it is. I'm glad that I didn't make it because, like, talking about the things that we're about to talk about today, yeah, no. So let's get into. I guess we can go by episode, right? So,
of the documentary?
yeah.
However you
Okay,
wanna do it. Yes.
How you wanna do. I mean, I guess for me, overall, I know some people didn't some people liked it, some people thought we should get more. There is another documentary coming out on E! In March, so we can review
okay.
as well, but that's the one I think Erica's gonna be part of that one, and she'll share her story about how she won and then got disqualified. But this one, I was like I appreciated the insight. I already knew what was going on because I think yeah, in 2020 some creator, I forgot his name, he was, interviewing the girls on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
and so I was like, "Oh, what's going on here? Like, that's what y'all went through behind the scenes?" I remember Tiffany specifically, she was like, "F Tyra, this, and that." I'm like, "Ooh." I didn't even know that so much went on behind the scenes during her moment, but
Mhm.
yeah, I liked it. I thought, like I mean, some people, it's like, "How are you shocked that this is happening?" But I guess some people just didn't look into it enough.
I like the documentary. I thought it was good. I think that I don't know. I don't think that after watching the documentary, I'm like tired of the terrible person in America's Next Top Model should have never been a thing. I can't say that. I think like the way she treated her friends was horrible. I think the way she treated her friends was horrible, and that makes her a shitty person. But I think that as far as the show goes, my first thought is I don't think it's fair to look at something from our time with the lens of this time. A
Mm,
lot of things today are not accepted because the world has just changed.
So
There's a lot more
sensitive.
sensitive. There's a lot more rights. You just can and can't say stuff. You get canceled for certain things. Like that's a thing now.
mhm,
20 years ago, 15 years ago, that wasn't a thing. So that's not fair to take something from when those times didn't exist for us and then try to tarnish somebody's character for 20 years ago when nobody was thinking any of those things. You know what I'm saying? Like
mhm, mhm.
we weren't saying those things. How people are so sensitive now, nobody was like that then. So it's not fair to kind of like bring it back up and judge her with today's lens. You know what I'm saying? I think that's unfair. Now I'm saying what happened to some of the girls on the show or like their experiences. No, I'm not taking away from their experiences, and I'm not saying whatever happened or how they feel is wrong for however they feel. But I just don't think it's fair to like judge her and the show based off of like how people feel today because the show been out for so long and nobody never said nothing until everybody started binge watching it during COVID in 2020.
Mm,
Which is how the documentary started. Like she literally said, like all
yeah,
of this stuff came about. She started trending. The show started trending because they put all the seasons on Netflix during COVID. So now
mhm,
you have this current generation of everything that the world is now watching something that we already lived through, we already done passed. Now judging it with their point of view as if this is now. It's not. It already happened. Like I get it, but I just don't think that's fair in
yeah,
my opinion.
I think it was a great documentary. It was a good watch. I thought it was it was a great documentary to watch, but I don't think it was like a great documentary because it was just one way. I mean, it was one sided. It wasn't balanced. Like we got everybody with the sad stories, everybody with these traumas, and to me, everything Yoshi said. It's so sensitive. It's very dramatic. People were bullied by Tyra. Now, what she said, they holding on to it for the rest of their life, as if somebody else ain't say nothing crazy to them ever in their life. That was the time and day we all knew. Like we instantly knew when you think of model, you used to have to be like a double zero. You
Mm,
said, like we said, you have to go in with a plain t-shirt, jeans. Like we knew what it was to be a model. And that's
mhm.
what it was back in the day. We didn't think any of those things. Nobody had a problem. And the fact that everybody is so traumatized. But Tyra got 24 seasons. Y'all still kept going and applying. So I don't want to hear none of that. And all that she didn't talk to them after and check in and oh my life after isn't all of this and that. Y'all was on TV. Y'all have a portfolio that we could never get and say, oh, Tyra shot my entire portfolio. You have a portfolio you lost, take your 2 pictures or whatever, or just take the experience. Go out there, speak for yourself, and just put in the footwork. She can't hold your hand.
Not
Their
everybody.
shows, Big Brother don't call the losers and be like, "Hey, how you doing? How you feeling?" American Idol don't call the
Um,
losers and say, "Hey, how y'all doing? What you up to?" "Oh, okay, Imma call you next week because you lost and see how you doing again." Like, it don't work like that. So she not calling everybody. And the winners, you won, nothing's happening for you, put in the footwork. Like, everybody just want a sob story and just hold on to something. Every day change, and you have the opportunity to live your life.
It's crazy
It
you
was
say that
great.
compared to American Idol, because it's the same thing.
Nobody
Like
exactly, it's the same thing.
everybody who
Simon
won
is
of
mean as
American
shit.
Idol was never
Simon is so
famous.
rude. Simon
Simon
says
was rude as
anything out his
fuck.
mouth. At one point, everybody thought he was racist, but we're not beating up on Janice and them. Miss J, yes, we love Miss J, and we sorry Miss J is sick. Miss J said a
Yeah, that's
reckless
terrible.
ass mouth. But it's okay because if you wasn't gonna hear it from them, you was gonna hear it from somebody else in the industry. You was gonna hear it from the white people. You was gonna hear the white people say, "Sorry, you're just black. You're not gonna get it."
Huh.
So stop crying and move on and appreciate
Stop
the
crying.
opportunity.
Stop crying.
And Tyra is only wrong for how she treated her friends. She lives with Miss J with the silver hair. Like Miss Other J taught her how to walk. Nigel told her how to their autumn season to fire them people not talk. They were your friends.
Yeah.
She's very prideful and a narcissist with that. But all that show shit and just like Eva said, I seen in the clip, Eva said, as I realized, like it was a show. She also had to do things for ratings. It wasn't
I
just
was
as
just
serious
about to
as
say that.
model it wasn't just this serious model casting, like, it was also the one of the first reality shows,
Yes, I
and
was
y'all
really about to
kept
say that.
going. She
She
got
still
24
have a
seasons.
job to do. So yeah, I understand that y'all like, I don't like that she did this and on the show they was doing this for this, but that's not Tyra the model. That's Tyra the executive producer of a show. Like it's still a job. People have jobs to do. So like certain things, like we heard on the document, it's out of her hands. She just got to do or you let go. Like because at the end of the day, yes, that's her show. She the executive producer or the face, but they eventually got rid of her too. There's people above her that she got to answer to. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
it's
so
like,
and when they got rid of her, I'm like, "Who was watching that? Who's watching or
girl, I didn't even know she didn't even know
who
she
is
got it after.
watching and why Rita Ora? Why
Yeah.
why
why
her? What she did?
she doesn't?" QTNA, Courtney, QTNA.
After it being Tyra for all them years, y'all just go to Rita Ora.
I'm like, "Of all people?"
She like the
Like,
best
no.
walker. What is she? She a cover girl? What does she do?
I'm just
No,
like
I'm dead serious. Somebody pull
Mm-mm.
up. What does Rita Ora do? Rita.
Ora. Rita Ora.
okay, so she's a singer. Like Rita Ora's lore is so crazy to me because Yoshi, remember when people were like comparing her to Rihanna? She was a bite
Yeah.
style.
Yeah. When
Who
she
is
first
this
came about.
girl? Okay, does
She's
she got a
a
song that I would
Didn't
know?
she have
singer.
pictures and stuff with ASAP too?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's a singer. She has a couple of albums out. She acts sometimes. She's a like
I don't know not one song.
she
Like
used
a
to date
personality?
Robert
She's like a personality?
Kardashian. Yeah, sure,
Okay, she's
sure,
known for okay. All right.
sure,
So let's
sure.
jump in some topics. Go Rhea. Now we
Um,
done dish all that out. Like we damn near about the show. So now let's
I
talk about some
actually
topics.
have something to say on so, like, Imma take it piece by piece. The thing with Tyra, I do think she's wrong for what she did to Mr. and Mrs. J, and I don't really I don't think she was really friends with Nigel, Imma be honest. I feel like Nigel
No, but it was
Probably
just
not him.
regardless.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but
But
yeah, definitely the girls.
Mr. J and Mrs. J, like, the fact that you haven't called up on him since he's been out the hospital is crazy.
Like what?
Her attitude throughout the whole part of that. They was like, "So you want to call me?" She said. I don't think I should talk about that. Like, she sound crazy.
She
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
well,
call him on my
and
side.
like so yeah, I feel like Tyra is not the only one to blame, and Imma follow me here. I feel
Mhm.
like it's first of all, like we just said, Mr. J and Mrs. J and Nigel used to say some crazy all those judges actually, Janice,
Everybody.
Mhm.
and I remember when they got rid of her, I was like, "Oh,
I
somebody must."
hated when Janice was on there. As a kid, I
Yeah,
do
I'm like, "This
remember
mean,
my fam
scary lady."
yes, like,
and she was like, "I was the first
"Dang."
supermodel," and I'm like,
And look at
Ew.
you now, botched.
Ew.
As a kid, I was like,
"Not ill."
"Lady, this the my Emma Campbell." But yeah, I hated Janice. Oh,
I
y'all not
just
crying
felt
about
Definitely.
her.
she was very, like I felt like, cause I used to watch the Janice Dickinson modeling agency after Bad Girls on Oxygen.
I
Like,
don't even know what the show.
girl, is I think there was only a couple of seasons.
Just like her. Yeah.
Yes, exactly, but, I understand why they kept her for entertainment purposes, but it's also, like I just felt like the things she would say would be, like, racist as fuck, especially when it came to talking about certain like, when it came to that photo shoot with, what is her name? I wanna make sure I get her name right. What was the photo shoot and they did in Africa and her belly
Oh,
was kinda
Kenya.
like
Kenya?
Kenya, yeah, like, I just felt like she just did a lot when it came to the panel for that particular photo shoot, and she's calling her fat and this, and that, and I'm like I'm looking at her stomach, and I'm like,
In
she's
that day, and still in this time, it's fat in the modeling world. You can't have no piece of fat,
But we
nothing.
know she not fat.
We know she's
yeah,
not, but in the modeling industry, you have to be between a 0 and a 6.
yeah,
So any piece of meat, raw skin is considered fat. Now, the fact that they made that girl's story, I mean, it sucks. But again, it's TV. It was not just a serious ass agency.
yeah.
And
Y'all on
ev-
reality TV, they gotta make views.
I just feel like
every day you could have left. Every day, all this stuff was happening. Y'all could have said, you know, I'm tired. I want to go, but y'all didn't. Y'all waited until you got eliminated.
some girls actually wanted to leave, but they weren't allowed to, like, leave, they had to stay in the hotel, which I thought was weird. I'm like,
I did think that was weird. I
Yeah,
did
that
s
was after the
that was
elimination part.
weird.
Yeah.
"Why am I not allowed to go home?" And then it's like, on top of that, you eliminated me on the show, why can't I go home right now?
I wonder if they did that so because, you know, back in that day, it was like tabloids, magazines,
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
reporters. So I wonder if they did that so that they didn't hurry up and, like, go home and, like, talk to somebody, put it in the newspaper, "This what they doing out there," whatever the case may be, or
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
I lost, or now they're just out there just talking shit, regardless, just mad. I wonder if it was
Mhm.
that, so they waited until everything was edited and then aired, and then, "Okay, y'all can go home once we all done with all of y'all." But that's terrible, that sucks. I wanna go home, I lost.
Y'all wanna
We
stay
go
in
to
this
another
hotel for however
country.
many more days y'all gotta film, like, who know how many more days I got left ahead of me? No.
No,
So,
I
I
don't
wonder
have
this, if they out the country and got eliminated, are they still, like, going on excursions and, like, living the life of the
No, what if you
girl?
got me stuck in the room? I would be so sad.
Yeah, I think they said, like, or most of them, because 'cause I've seen TikToks as well, of, like, you have to stay in the room, and when the girls
Oh,
first got
you on
there
punishment.
yeah, like, when the girls first get there, what they do is, like, they take all of their money, they take, like, just their personal belongings, and they, like, lock it up, so and then they're really particular about when it comes to ordering food, like, they can order food at certain times, they have a certain budget,
Oh, yeah,
but
they
some
models, they can't eat all that's regular. You cannot be overeating, and y'all cannot be blowing up our budget. No.
no, but I'm they weren't even able to get, like, regular groceries, like, just regular food. It's like, how am I? Cause some girls, they would be like, "Yeah, I would come to set, and I'm, like, starving because I didn't have enough money to buy groceries this week, or I just didn't."
I think that's why one of the girls said she had fainted on the set that one time because
Yeah, like,
she
they
didn't have no.
Did
Yeah.
and they weren't feeding them properly either, because 'cause they're supposed to
and
feed
with
them
as many shoots they had back to back, and a lot of the shoots wasn't just taking pictures. They're, like, running, jumping, like,
and they're
Mhm.
hours at a time, like, we all know we've been on a set of a shoot, that it's not 1
just
hour.
long and boring,
Yeah, and
honestly.
there's, like, what, 20 girls to start off with, and then each week they was on that set for hours.
Hair, makeup, maybe they got
Hair,
set up,
makeup,
change the
All
lighting.
day damn near for every
yeah,
girl. My God, send
girl.
me home. Send me home. I quit now. I'm
This
tired.
girl sucked so
No.
bad shooting, they gotta take 50 more pictures of you because you just suck.
That's why them girls were, like, upset 'cause I'm thinking to myself, "If you starve me, I'm definitely fighting." Like, if I made it on that show and they were starving me, like, I y'all already know how I get when I'm hungry. So you're starving me on top of that?
Yeah, we know. We know.
And then they coming at you too, telling you like you doing a bad, like your pictures are bad. You're not doing a good job. So you hungry. You're doing a
And I'm
bad
hungry
job.
and you mean
I already been on set for 6 hours.
Yes. Like, I'm over it, and these lights, it's hot. They talk about the lights was hot.
believe it. I
Even
believe it.
the setup for the first season, all of that was in a hotel, which I thought was really clever because I'm
'Cause I
thinking,
would have never known unless they said that. I
yeah,
would have
I
never
remember.
known.
I'm like,
Imagine being tired, hot and
mm,
hungry, and you had
mm.
to do that shoot when they was in the fish net with the dead fish
Oh,
over the water. You ain't got no food in you. Now you hanging with these dead fish over the water. I'm gonna
Rotten
throw
funky fish.
you irritated, you hangry. They better throw up. You upside
no,
down.
No.
they did a photo shoot, I think it was the first season on the roof. Remember that? And it was cold outside.
They just came upstairs. They had to walk up all them
Uh-huh.
stairs.
Yeah. They
They
were
thought they
running.
was done. They thought
They was
they
like,
was
"Yeah, so
done.
now?"
Yeah.
Photo shoot.
Now?
They are like,
Are you insane, bitch? And you know it's New York City, so that's a large ass building. It's
like
probably
white chicks.
33
They got
floors
the
up.
hair on their face and their mouth.
Oh my god. I can't imagine.
Like, I'm gonna beat somebody up in this bitch. I really am. And then they said they had, like, as seasons went on, they had, like, more of a budget, and so they were able to work with things and, have different studio settings and stuff like that, which I thought was really cool. I think for me, it's a system of people, like I said before, it's not just Tyra
Mhm.
J's, it's also that that producer that she was working with. What is that?
The
Ken,
Asian man?
Yes.
Ken,
Kim? Yeah.
Ken,
No,
Kim.
Ken. She said
like
Ken.
Kim.
Barbie and
Ken.
Ken.
Yeah, he's, like, unhinged. Stay away from him because I feel like most of the craziness came from him and Tyra just co-signed it. And I'm thinking back to the infamous, like, the blackface shoot, or what would y'all call that?
When they made them do all the different okay.
What would y'all call
I
that?
don't think that was nothing wrong. I don't think they were doing blackface. We have been models. I need you because you look like this race, this ethnicity. It's like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Like it's not it's whatever they're creating for that shoot. That's the content of the day. I'm not the content.
I
I
mean,
ain't
for
gonna say
me,
that. I don't think it was bad at all. I
I
don't think
thought
they
it
were
was
doing
weird back then,
blackface.
I'm not gonna lie.
you said what?
I thought it was weird back then, but that's because I feel like my grandparents made sure to make me aware of my history in America.
Mhm.
So I was just like,
I think for me, I thought it was unique, primarily because it wasn't like they just turned all the white people black. They
no.
turned
And
people
they didn't have
Asian,
to
they
like
turned people
mock
Spanish.
nobody and like
Yeah,
say
they were just
do an
embracing those
accent.
features. So I thought it was cool that we could even to me growing up, I'm like, dang, I didn't even know makeup could do that. That's how I thought about it. Like that's
Right.
crazy that and just like,
You can
we're not sitting
transform.
here calling Instagram creators blackface when they put whole celebrities over their face and
Yes, we
show what
do.
makeup can do. I don't see that in the comments. I mean, for me, there's so many makeup artists on Instagram that have so many followers that get reposted and they make it art. If be a white person want to do show how they can turn themselves into Oprah, whoever, and the same thing can be a black girl that turn herself into whoever, Martha
Oh, I know
Stewart.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a whole thing. And I don't ever see like for me personally in my experience, I don't ever see people in the comments like, oh, you're doing blackface or you're doing that. People be like, that's so creative. Like that because it's to them it's art. So I think it just depends on the lens you look at it
The
in. But I know
same
when I
way
was growing up,
Eddie
I'm like,
Murphy can
dang.
act like an Asian man in Norbit. Like if them
Like if
girls
that's the case, then all the movies would be canceled. Like all our comedians be so many races, genders, all kind of things in the movies, play all them parts. And they embody
that's
those people. They
photo
use
shoot.
the
They wasn't like
voices and everything.
mocking. They wasn't saying
Right.
nothing. And
They was
they
just
picked those girls based off the features of how they was gonna look with the ethnicity that it was picking for them.
and like I said, if it was just all black, they was turning all the white girls black, I'd be like, all right, that's crazy. But like I said, they was doing Asian girls, Native Americans,
Yeah.
Spanish, they was doing all the cultures. It wasn't just black people. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, I think it just makes me uncomfortable when I see, cause like, yeah, it makes me uncomfortable when I see them putting, like, the brown skin on a white like, a completely it's not like she's already tan or something like that, it's just I don't know. I personally it's just a personal thing.
No, of
I'm not
course.
It don't sit well with you.
Yeah, and it don't really
Mhm.
involve me, but you are right, like, they did do, like, different cultures because I think was that Eva's that yeah, that was Eva's season, I think Eva was Asian or something like
No,
that.
that was Kenya. They made her Asian,
Oh, Kenya
and
was
she looked fire.
she did look
I would felt that way if they did it on their own. It was something Tyra was like, "Show me your talent today," and a white girl walked out with a black face. I'm like, "Oh, what the hell?" But no, it was
No,
the
she need to get kicked
concept.
off the show if she did
Right.
that.
It was the concept and just based off their features, and it was just a photo. It wasn't, "Okay, so today we're gonna make you a black woman, and now let me see you act like a black woman." And she come out there, "Hey, y'all." So that would have been a lot. But by just being a photo, what we've done in our careers, or whatever you choose to do, I thought it was perfectly fine. It's just showing the creative concept of the day of the photographer and
mm.
whatever the women's features were. But they had to act out and do what they thought, "Oh, black women," I'd be like, as
Now
a
you
kid,
wildin'.
I'd have been like,
If you would have had a white girl acting like, "So yeah, is this my photo shoot?" I'd be like, "No,
yeah.
this is racist as hell."
But just
I
by the
mean, they have
photo.
had shoots like that too.
Shoots.
Yeah. I mean, they have had shoots where it's like, you put a white girl like, "Oh, she's so ghetto fabulous." You know how Tyra is, like, Tyra I mean, Tyra be trying it herself.
So Tyra will say
Everything
that,
she
like,
do,
far as,
she
like, if she
tried.
see, like, the picture, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I would yeah.
Tyra, everything she say, and when
It's
we watch it back,
cringe.
I'm like, "You're
She's a
so
clown.
cringe." Like, the stuff you
Yeah.
saying, and when
And
they showed that clip of all the intros for all the, seasons, all the cycles
yeah.
that as it's I'm like, "You don't even know what to do with yourself. You just doing anything."
Yeah, and I feel like Tyra set out because I did hear what she was saying in the documentary, and I didn't want to just put all this on this one person because it like
Uh,
it's not just her, it's the producers behind the scenes, and it's the I guess, like, it's the judges, it's everybody, it's a system. And like you guys are saying, within that particular time, and I would even say today, people are very harsh in the modeling industry,
Yeah.
like, you had to learn how to have tough skin, you have to learn about rejection and stuff like that. I mean, what the judges were saying were crazy, but like Tyra was saying, like, this is what they will experience in the real world as well. And
Yup.
I think that's saying that it's right, and I think it would be because at first I was thinking like, "Why don't you wanna be the change you wanna see?" You know, you could've switched it up and talked to the girls nicely and stuff like that, but
They're not gonna get
realis
that in the real world though, at all.
yeah, like, realistic
uh-huh.
within that time frame, I don't think anybody was thinking that way, or if they were, it wasn't as, popular uh, as America's Next Top Model's entertainment was. But I think for me, even some clips that I would see of Tyra, and even looking back on episodes, it's like, why do you got an issue with the black girls? Like, what is going on here? And to
Yup.
me, it's like she Tyra opens the doors for a lot of black models, right? But then when they were on her show, I just didn't appreciate how she would talk to some people or the things that she would say out her mouth. Like, I just watched this clip of Eva. It was, like, her first y'all remember when Eva walked in, she had the short hair, she was so
Yeah, and she went through
Yes.
her story.
yeah, and then Tara asked her, she was like, "I'm not trying to have another black bitch in here," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?
She
Why
did
you
say
gotta
some
say it
unhinged
like that?"
things. I can't
Again,
defend that.
that's the TV part. TV part. That's TV.
I'm like,
I think
And
she did say some unhinged shit.
yeah.
for
I
sure.
definitely can definitely say she said some
You
unhinged
you
And,
shit.
like,
gotta
as the
acknowledge
years
that.
went on, she got, like, addicted to the clout, and it just got
Got
worse
Yeah,
and
worse.
it got
goofier.
worse, and I don't think she has anybody around her checking her on that stuff either.
But I do
They
think that
couldn't.
No.
I think it got something to do with her being addicted to the reality. They
Mm,
needed some spice to it. And it sucks. She's not wrong, but it sucks. But that's how they talked to her when she was coming about as a black girl in them spaces in the room. So she just letting them know, which it sucks. That this is how it's gonna be out there because you're a black woman. So I'm just getting you ready. It would have been nicer. It would have been great. But that's not how it's gonna be. And I guess she just like, "I can't give you the handout, but I'm giving you the platform, and I'm showing the world that this
mm.
is how real women and this is what any woman could look like as a model
You
if she
know
wants to be
how
a model.
you know how they say, like or you know how sometimes coaches will be extra hard on that one person because they know the
Yeah,
potential? I think that was also it a lot of times with her because we don't know what else go on in the back. You know how else they talk about the conversations we don't see? Because like they said, they filming 24/7. So
yeah.
we don't know what
Mhm.
else was going on or what else she knows about their personality. So sometimes it may seem like why she's taking it out hard on the black girl, but it could be like, bitch, I see me and you fucking up. And I want this for you. I want this for you. So get your fucking shit together.
But I can't give it to you
But
because
that's
it's
not
not gonna
right.
be
But I'm not saying that make it right, but that's how a lot of people who are like, in those mentor coach roles.
yeah.
I was gonna say of her generation too.
Yeah, that too. They believe in that like tough love or like you did it. See, look, you did good because I was hard on you. You know how they be saying it? Like, oh,
Yeah,
see, if I
right.
wasn't hard on you, you wouldn't have been like that. Like, that's definitely something from that time. Definitely.
Or it's like, "If I had to go through it, you gotta go through it too," type shit. I'm like,
They is definitely,
Exactly, and
yes.
that's what she said. She said that in the documentary. She said, "Well, this is what I went through." And I do have that problem where I take it out on them. She said that.
That's definitely a thing of that time.
yeah, um my heart goes out to the girls who, like, suffered a lot on screen and who, developed eating disorders just based off a week after. Because
Uh-huh.
again, we're just watching them episode week by week. We don't know what they're saying, and like we said before, they're filming all
And
day.
they just getting
Mhm.
mentally bullied, so they just start doing all these things so they can
Yeah,
appease the judges. So it was a lot. It was a
it
lot,
was
and it's
a
on TV.
lot.
And like Yaya said, they was only 18 and 19 coming into there.
Yeah.
Young. They don't have no guidance yet. This is the only guidance you have.
That one girl, she said she was just so
With
excited and damn wait. Oh yeah, she said like before the show, she just had so much life. I can't remember which one, but she just had so much life and everything before the show. And after that,
Uh-huh.
she just but
trying to
y'all gotta
find.
build yourself up. Can't just get stuck in one place. I know it sucks and everybody put Tyra. It just sucks because they put Tyra on this pedestal, so I get it. But it was like
Yeah.
Rhea, I've been there. Like I was on set of one of the biggest videos and they yelled out something about my body, like suck it in. I could have took that
Yeah.
shit and been like, now do this to my body and now I'm bulimic and all these things. But you literally you gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
You don't wanna be stuck in that place. It sucks. But overcome that shit.
Yeah. It's not that I don't feel like I don't like me tough. It's just that like I don't know. I
That's
think for
just how I
myself,
am. I think that's it.
I
I'm
must
I'm just
say, I
speaking
think for
for myself
myself,
of how I am.
I'm
I don't
very I'm very
sometimes it's all open and
accountable.
honest.
You know what I'm saying? I think I'm very accountable and like I also look at things from two sides of the coin. So I'm never gonna give you what you
Mhm.
want to hear, like ever. And that's in any situation. Like my friends know if it's a situation they can call me and I'm gonna be like, yeah, you were right, but now this is where you were wrong. Cause now if I was that person, I always look at things from two sides. So I think when you talk to me about something, people are never gonna necessarily get the answer they want. That don't mean I
Mhm,
don't agree with you, but there's also a whole nother side to it that you also need to look at. And
mhm.
that's how I live my life. I don't believe in right or wrong. There's always a gray in between. People's experiences make them who they are. And everybody don't go through the same experiences in life. So yeah, I was just saying all that to say I don't think that we rough. I just think that there's a whole nother lens to look at this through. And
Not rough,
they
tough.
also yeah, tough. There's a whole nother lens to look at this through. And like we only saw one side. They didn't put any of the top models that went big and did it major after the show. They
And
didn't
I
put any
appreciate
of them in the
Tyra.
documentary. Any of them that speak highly of they didn't put any of them in the documentary. So
Actually,
I think it was
Danielle
like the anti Tyra documentary.
Oh, yeah, it definitely was, like, that. Because 'cause I'm just like, "Miss J, Mr. J," especially Mr. J, 'cause I'm like, "You've said some crazy shit during the, photo shoots." But Danielle is actually the one girl who, I seen an interview with her, Takara, and Eva. They'll talk about, like, there was some shit or whatever,
Mhm.
but I'm glad I went on that show, and it put me on this platform, and then I was
exactly.
that. They don't discount the things that they went through,
Uh-huh.
but, yeah. But I also think too, see, this is where race comes in, right?
Mhm.
Because I feel like the black girls on the show, or like the black girls on the show or like the girls of the color, it's like, babes, this is my only option.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have anything else that I have, so I gotta work and I have to do whatever I have to do versus girls that came from a different culture, a different type of background. Like
Mhm.
like Shandy, her story is, like, really, really, really sad. But I like Shandy because if you were to see her on the street, you'd just be like, "Oh, okay, she's just Shandy regular." But she was
Mhm.
gorgeous on the
Her
show, especially.
photos were fire.
Yes, like, she's a great model.
Yes.
And I remember that episode when they tried to frame it as if she cheated on her boyfriend, and then to find out now that she was assaulted and they filmed it was crazy to me. See, this is where Tyra it's like, it is part of her responsibility to make sure her people are good, but it's like, the cameramen that were there, why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you step in? Like, we're not just gonna blame Tyra here. It's like I said, it's a whole system.
I don't think it should have been filmed as far as, like, put out. I
But
don't
why
think it should
didn't
have
they
been
help
filmed and
her?
put it.
But maybe they were confused or something because from the beginning, y'all got like we all watched the same episode. She was in the hot tub, smiling on a boy's lap, everything.
Remember she said she was drunk.
She kept drinking. They didn't give her the bottle. She kept drinking, and after she said, "I cheated." She kept saying, "I cheated on him."
But in the interview, she was saying that she cheated, but she wasn't able to explicitly say at that time that she was sexually assaulted. That's why she kept saying like, "Oh, I cheated, I cheated." But in the documentary,
Oh,
she
you saying that she said she been felt like she absolutely was assaulted, but she couldn't say that.
yeah, she couldn't say it at the time, so they framed it as
Why she can't say it?
I cheated on my boyfriend, this, and that. Because remember, I mean, let me see if I could play a clip of Shandy.
Okay.
Because to me, I felt like I was like back then she was just saying cheated. She cheated on him. She just kept saying she cheated. She fucked up. But I'm like now she's saying sexually assaulted it because they broke up. So I'm just trying to understand.
No, let's go back. This is like a short TikTok of like explanation of what happened. Can y'all see my screen?
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool.
Technology.
Right.
Oh yeah, now that was crazy how she kept forcing it
All
on
of
the
that
show.
was
At that time, I don't
wild.
want to talk about it. Yeah.
Come out. Why are you looking down? I
Oh,
definitely think her doing that the next day and on the show and asking like, "So why are you not
Yeah,
looking?"
that's
I thought
Tyra. That's her being addicted to it. That's her being addicted to the attention. She
that's her
needed
being
that
addicted.
ratings to her. She needed them ratings for her show. She's a nurse. She's fired.
remember them saying she wanted to leave and they wouldn't let her leave. Yeah, Tyra, that was wild for her to say that.
And I get because I love reality TV. I get like, oh, we don't want to be involved because we want like the drama and everything to
Mhm.
play out or whatever. But I think in certain situations, I don't care what time it is.
It's a point you gotta just.
Yeah.
It gets to a point where it's like, all right, you can go home, like, or y'all should have probably like. To me, if
They're
it's
like,
a,
okay, like we can't
'Cause
record this,
no,
and y'all gotta go.
you can go
yeah, I'm about
home.
to say, because honestly, to be in the room and you know somebody is drunk as hell having sex and you just in the room recording, it is kinda wild.
That
That
is
is
so
kinda that's
sketchy.
yeah.
It's sketchy, and
Y'all
like
even wrong for watching.
Yeah,
that's all that I'm saying. It's just
yeah.
and I get it. I get what the creator was saying, like, Tyra, because Tyra did try to push it on the producers, but again, it's like whoever was filming in that room should also hold the responsibility, not
Mhm.
Tyra. Yes, share the responsibility because you're supposed to protect these girls, like, they're staying in a place that y'all paid for. Why aren't there curfew rules? Why aren't there cutoffs at certain times? Like,
Mhm.
all saying these girls were very young, like 18, 19, early 20s.
That's true.
It's kinda like to me, it's a little, exploitative? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Exploitation.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
like
the thing is, like they weren't there for the scene. They've seen the scene when they uploaded it, like and showed
no,
them
I'm talking
this.
about the people who were filming, they should be held accountable as much
Right,
as
but
Tyra.
they just regular ass cameramen. Ken and Tyra and them the one that like runs it. They weren't even
We're all human. If you see somebody like
once they seen it in the room to edit it, they should have been like, we can't even post this. That's when it should have just stopped there.
yeah,
It
that's when they
and the cameraman who was in the room should have stopped. But they just
The
made some regular
cameraman
ass
should have stopped
cameraman
and they
like
should have deleted it.
they just made some regular ass
yeah,
cameraman like, oh, this reality TV. Maybe we're gonna get this, and the big boss is gonna like it.
'cause Tyra was the goddamn editor.
Yeah. And that
Right.
like that was very distasteful
So it still goes
to
to them. See, okay, you want to put this out there? Oh yeah, we want to put this out. So
yeah, that So on her part, yeah, that was distasteful as
It
fuck.
just
You
be
could have
stuff
edited
like
it
that
out.
where it's like, "Tyra, let's."
Addicted to the ratings,
Yeah, like,
addicted
"You're
to
addicted
the
to ratings, let's call a thing a thing. Is everything your fault? No." But a lot is, and a lot is under your purview, but it's also the people that you decided to hire that should be in the documentary as well. Because, yeah, like we were saying earlier, it was giving, like, very much jump on the Tyra hate train, which I don't think that I hate Tyra, I just think she's not all the way there.
Me
no,
either.
Joe.
I can agree with you
The
on
way
that.
she living her life in Australia proves that.
Yeah,
Proves that.
This
The way she
fucking
started going out sad on the show as season after season, I knew something was wrong with her when she did that little faint thing on that episode, passed
oh,
out.
yeah.
I said that was the first time I was like, "Oh, she's cringe." As a
Once they
kid, I'm like,
told
"That was
her
so fake."
Did y'all
once
used to
she
watch her TV show? Oh my,
No, I didn't used to watch it.
that was cringe.
told her that her show was the biggest in the world and that was the only thing and started just being a model. That's the only thing she was known for. It's America's Next Top Model. So once
Mhm.
that started going down, she was probably one of the first clout chasers. She's addicted to it. She's addicted to the attention. She don't know what to do after America's Next Top Model. So she's
And the
crashing
money.
out like,
And the money.
Mhm.
yeah,
She's making
yep.
hella
And and,
money,
and being
more money.
seen.
Yeah.
Like, having the world watching you 24/7, and then, like, she's
Yeah,
mentally gone.
she's
Also,
done.
I her and like, when okay, don't laugh. When black women of a particular age have ashy makeup, I know that something's not.
As soon as
Yeah.
she came on the screen, I was like, "Damn, why her skin look like that?"
I said something's amiss here, something's missing. The scruples are missing.
It was, like, dry.
I'm screaming. She said when women have ashy makeup.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all seen it
Yeah.
before. Y'all seen it before.
I'm like, "Dang, they all up on her, like, it's so dry." It's like dry spray. It was, like,
Yes.
textured.
She had that airbrush powder, honey. Fresh.
Wrinkles.
Powder is crazy.
They said her, ice cream in Australia not even that because she made this ice cream called
That's what I heard.
hot ice cream, and they was like, all she did is just melted it and put hella caramel and whipped cream on top, and it's not even all of that, and they tell you you cannot drink it with a straw, you have to just drink it out the cup. It was like, yes, it's just some extra tower
I
bullshit.
want that. I don't want no goddamn ice cream soup, no hot ice cream. No,
No.
I want that.
It'll be sweet.
Yes, yes, no.
I guess.
6 in the morning?
Yes, I would game at 6 p.m.
Towson shirt on. Get it. Who else went to Towson? Hurry up, I'm doing my podcast. They always stealing my shit.
She said, I'm doing a podcast.
Oh, it was real. I forgot
Christian.
what I was saying.
I'm sorry, Courtney.
Saying, reel it in.
Are your hands say hi to Courtney and Yoshi.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Hey,
Hey.
Hi guys.
hi,
This is late bloomers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Bloomer.
He's 17.
I'm a late bloomer too.
Remember when he was little?
He's 6'4", y'all.
You sound old as fuck.
I know
I
I sound old as
know,
fuck.
he's
I
a
remember when he
senior.
was little. That's crazy.
No, he's like, "Hey, guys."
Definitely.
Hey, guys.
He's like, who is that man coming down the steps?
It's a child, he just has a deep voice. Don't hype him up.
So I was gonna say it'll be crazy for cycle 25
Oh god.
if everybody is there.
First of all, the fact
Because
that
they know people gonna tune in to watch it now. People are gonna tune in to watch it. If they bring everybody back,
who's coming back? Who can be a model at this time?
No, she's saying bring the judges back.
they gonna bring all the judges back. The judges
I
gonna
don't
want
think
this.
they ever
The
gonna work with
judges gonna
Tyra
want
again.
this
Me
new money,
neither.
this new time and day attention. Yes, they will.
Who would
After all this hype of this documentary, I think so.
because the thing I'm thinking about too, a lot of the girls, and I've heard this before throughout the years, that they weren't able to get work because they're just like, your portfolio's basically trash. Even though I'm just like, none of the photos popped to anybody outside of the industry. Even
Them girls
Danielle,
ain't put no footwork in. Them girls ain't doing nothing. They just thought.
Danielle, she was
I'm
living with
saying a
Charlotte.
lot of most of them. I'm not just saying like just Danielle.
Yeah, well, I was referencing her, and then like the fact that Tyra told her years later.
Yeah, what she say? She said something rude.
She said,
You-
"I always knew
I
Sorry,
knew
girl.
you struggled
you're with
because of the
America's Next
show.
Top
I ain't
Model.
struggled, but
You weren't gonna get nowhere."
Yeah,
Something
I
like
know.
that.
Like,
I'm like, I couldn't
that's
get a, I couldn't
rude
get a
And I can
AF.
imagine Tyra think she's saying it in a sincere way.
She does, and
Always
that's
knew.
why I'm saying she's
That make it
forward.
even worse.
It's
It made it
manipulation.
The fact that she think that's normal, that make it
She
even
said,
worse.
and I'm talking to you like this because you thought my mother talked to me because she love me.
I'm like,
Like, girl,
My mother. Talk about.
relax.
Yeah.
Lower your blood pressure.
please. And then the fact so going to Tiffany's thing, apparently there was more that they didn't air, and it was so bad that they had to have lawyers on set the next day.
What Tiffany thing?
She was just yelling.
Oh, the yelling thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she said she talked about her son. Mm-hmm. She said she talked about her kid and her family. It was a lot said.
Well, they
Even when
need to show it. I need to see the clip.
Tiffany got eliminated the first time, I was like, "That's some BS." The girl threw a drink on her. Why would she not defend herself?
I like Tiffany.
Yeah.
I like
Mhm.
Tiffany. I thought she was beautiful. I thought she could went far. I like
Yeah, she
Tiffany.
got tattoos all over her face now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, everybody look to the side. Everybody look away.
Oh my god.
Her face card back then was crazy. I'm like,
It was
"Oh."
her
She was really
smile, her lips, her eyes, her body. I liked her little short curly cut.
She was definitely one of my favorites. So was Danielle. So was Yaya. So was Eva. So was Takara.
Yeah, Naima was one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
Not even used to get on my nerves.
She used to be crying a lot. She was a little
Used to get on my
crybaby.
nerves.
I did like Yaya.
Yaya used to do the
Everybody
most.
nervous.
She used to do the most.
And I liked Bree.
I like Bree too.
Yeah.
Yes, I like Bree too. But I think Bree and then what was the other girl on there that was just gorgeous as well? Not Mercedes. Damn, Mercedes got on my nerves. I
She
think
was really pretty though.
all the girls were just gorgeous, but
Mhm.
she did the photo shoot and she said that her mom got shot and what was her name?
Oh, and then they
Oh,
made her
Gorilla.
made her do a
It
bullet
start with a
wound
do. It
shot.
start with a D.
D.
I do feel like it does start with a D.
Dion, you're right, Dion. I feel like her and Bree suffered from that. They called it a resting bitch face, but I'm like, they just look regular to me. Like, again,
Yeah.
that's another like, all right, black girls
Oh,
can't have
ew.
anything.
I thought she was pretty, but I didn't see her to be a America's Next Top Model.
Yeah. I think Kenya said that I think she teaches modeling or something like that.
Yeah,
Or,
I
Yeah, she
wasn't a
have like a
fan of Kenya
modeling
though.
school.
I
yeah.
didn't see it. Kenya to me was just a little funny looking. I didn't see Kenya as America's Next Top Model. Like I didn't.
What
And
did
that
you
ain't
think?
had nothing to do with the size. It was the face for me.
A little quagmire.
Okay.
Yes, good one.
What did you think of them?
American Dad. What do you say?
What did y'all think of them closing Danielle's gap only a couple of seasons later to give a white girl a gap?
Before I even giving somebody a gap is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. She should have left when they said they was gonna do that. Letting somebody close your gap I mean, some people don't like their gap, so it could have been like a free tooth job. But if you liked it, I would have left. I'm not gonna compromise that.
I
But
thought
the
it was
shorty that
regular
let them
modeling
do
shit.
the shorty who let them do her teeth, it looked like her mouth is real messed up still. What was her name?
Joni. Oh, Shannon. Shannon.
Was
No.
it? Dang.
No, it was Joni. It was Joni.
Yeah,
We
she
all
all
like
like,
Shannon Joni.
she all like, yeah, I think Tara.
So whatever they did, they messed her up.
They
Yeah,
fucked.
it's like, ooh,
I hope she sued.
her as a model. She was a
Mhm.
good model. Well, she was a
She
mom on the
was.
show, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
liked
no.
her as
I
a
don't know.
model.
Was Joni a mom?
She was giving
Yeah.
mom vibes.
She was. I wanna see where
No, she wasn't. She
I
wasn't.
wanna see where Tiffany is. I know that was a Legally Blonde girl that one season, and she had a child.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Where is she?
they should have rounded up
She
as
took
many girls as they
that one
could.
picture she took like this. She looked blind as shit.
What? What picture? Now, no.
It's a
So you
picture,
talking about
but it was beautiful. Like
this
the
one?
judges said it. It was something. She took one. It was like just looking. They was like, "Oh yeah, your
Yeah, I think I know
blindness."
what you're talking
Hold on.
about.
They were
There
like,
was a
"Your
spider.
blindness is coming through. Like it looks good." I'm like, I can see
No.
that.
Her blindness is coming through.
That's literally crazy
Blind
to say.
beauty. Nobody got that. None of these boring regular bitches got that. You is blind girl. That's beautiful.
Blonde and beautiful.
She was the first person on TV that I was like, "What's Legally Blonde?" And then I was like, "She's gonna be completely blind later on in
As a kid, it started getting a little sad. Like,
Yeah.
life."
dang.
Yeah.
But
Who else?
Who else? Ebony was funny as hell.
Ebony.
Loved Ebony. She's season 1.
Oh, the black girl
With
with
the
the
fade,
shortcut.
Yes.
I didn't
Yeah,
like her.
I loved
She
Ebony.
did
I
a
thought
lot.
she was just, like, the perfect drama queen.
She did a lot.
definitely drama queen. I don't dislike her. I like
She
her.
was beautiful. She did a lot for me. I like the way she took pictures. Personality, which is a lot for me.
I didn't like
The ashy comment?
yeah.
No, literally. Now you got this
Wow.
girl,
Come on,
and then
can
for
you
the other
not?
girls to be
Will you hold the door because it's too slick? You don't never hear nobody
yes.
say nothing like that. Oh, that's some rape. Oh, you being a bitch. Come on, let's fight. Come on.
That's why I was like, "Giselle, shut your ass up."
You're boring ass. Your
Talking
pictures
about, can
suck.
you wipe your hands? I was
Mhm.
like, you's a
I was like, "What in the microaggression is this?"
you a
Your
beach.
suck. Girl like that now look like
Uh,
she ain't doing all that. Yeah. Look, can you wipe the doorknob? She said, huh? She was genuinely confused.
because
I would
what?
be too.
And then,
I
like, I just felt
sitting over
like
there
all the
like,
white
yeah,
girls
it's not like a thing.
oh,
You said you feel like what?
I felt all the white girls hyped it up. They were like, "Oh, she had grease."
Yes.
She didn't have grease.
Mm,
Grease. That's what they
Grease.
call it. Grease.
Yeah.
My God.
That told me everything I needed to know.
yep.
If your grease off the door.
Yeah, because we
All
wear
of y'all over
grease.
there ashy. Y'all ashy. Y'all not even moisturized your fucking body before.
Let's start there, honey. Let's start there.
I'll
Not
let
we
y'all
wear
lips
grease.
right. Grease.
And I know that people have their issues with makeovers, but I'm sorry. I just love the makeovers. I'm always curious to see how she's gonna transform the
Yeah.
girls. The girls who had shortcuts, I'm like, your face looks well, there was only a couple of shortcuts where I was like, you could have kept the hair. But for the most part, Tyra has a good eye.
I think a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times she only part where she messed up was where she gave like some of the white girls like them thick white girl wigs and just look terrible. But
Them
other than
we
that, yeah. But
And
other than
when
that,
she
I
gave that
love the
girl a gap,
makeovers.
I would have been, and she was all like, "Oh yeah, let's do it." I would have been like, "I'll
Girl
leave."
teeth
how do you even do that?
in
I
it.
feel like they take time and just gut them.
Yeah, like whatever they
No,
go on your nails right here, they gonna put it. I'm
Mm-mm.
like,
I'd
bitch,
be
you
like,
gotta put a
"Nah, go
sticker
home.
there. I come and see you with a sticker every day.
Give me a grill. Give me a black thin grill to go in the middle so it can make a gap. I ain't shaving my teeth down."
Mm-mm.
See you with a gap. And girl, I know you fucking lying. No.
I know that girl gotta feel stupid to this day. Like, imagine what if
I
she
wonder
hated
what her
her
teeth look
teeth?
like now. Like, are they fucked
It's
up
like
now?
rotten. I'm like, that's not even natural. You gonna open
No,
up like now your tooth right there is just open cut.
Absolutely not.
At the end
Lastly,
of the day, they all stayed and they kept going. And they kept coming back and signing up.
I was gonna say Whitney,
The big girl.
even though she wasn't big, when I look back at them plus size models, I'm like, so she was a stallion. Like when I look at Takara, I'm
that's
like,
stuff that they
They
did
were
to.
just
That's stuff that everything. Like, cause we say the same thing about white chicks. The
white
thick girl on
chicks.
white chicks, they make her. When we were kids, they made it seem like she was so fat. When we watch it as adults, that lady is
She look
not
like
big.
me.
She is
no.
not big at
She's
all.
like a regular woman. Like
But yeah, they would call her fat, and they wouldn't have like, and there's nothing wrong with being fat. Let me just start there. But they would just like call her big. They wouldn't have like clothes for her on set. The same with Takara, and it's like y'all wanted me to be here, so why aren't there things for me?
No, yeah,
Rhea,
no, for real.
they need it, but Rhea, that's the part where it's reality TV as well. They needed stories. Everything cannot be perfect. Everything can't be cute. It sucks. It sucks. But that's when they need the
The
storylines and everything. They need
Storyline.
drama. They need the
uh,
jokes. So everybody have to remember that as well. This was not just Tyra's perfect agency in a real
Right.
modeling world. This was
uh,
also one of the first reality shows trying to keep the ratings going because it got picked up by one of the last TV networks.
And it was their last chance to pitch a show. So everybody
So
was on their last leg. So, everybody was going above and beyond to make that show do numbers.
anything
yeah,
necessary.
that's true. Yeah, that UPN exec, that white
Mm.
lady, I was like, you something wrong with you too. Something's wrong with you too.
UPN was a black network.
That's what I thought too. I thought it wasn't.
Is
All
it
my
because
life,
all of our black shows came on at night on that channel? And that's why we just automatically assume that?
They had one-on-one.
That's what
They
I'm saying.
had
We just assuming because they were showing all our shows that it was black.
is
yeah, we were
TB
just
one black?
kids. We ain't know. We were just kids.
Is
TV One, I thought it used to
TV
be. I don't know
wasn't
if it
better than
still
black.
is. I don't know if it still is, but it used to be, yeah.
BET's I don't think BET
W.
is still black owned.
No, it's not.
No.
BET is owned by Viacom. Viacom owned
Oh,
BET,
well.
VH1, and MTV.
It's
Well,
not black no more.
Who not
well.
black?
Jay-Z, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah,
No.
no.
Yeah, no.
No.
Zeus. I mean, not Zeus. Versus.
Yeah, who run Versus now?
Really?
What? They was doing the damn thing. That's crazy.
So.
Her name is Dawn Ostroff. Dawn Ostroff, former president. Dawn, you going to hell too.
But yeah, it was a good documentary. And it was pretty cool to watch. But the only thing, it was just that it just came from this Gen Z, Gen Z.
She said
Yeah,
Gen V.
when you watching it, you see all their little clips. They on TikTok all day in their opinions. That's the only reason why this came about. Other than that, we did not care. We didn't feel no way when we watched it.
Yeah, they wouldn't have watched it. This wouldn't be a thing.
It was reality TV mixed with some of the things Tyra knew with modeling, and other than that, it was just that. It was just for TV. Tyra is wrong for how she did her friends, and that's just my
And
opinion.
she's fried.
Yeah, she needs help.
She's
She
fried,
did.
died, and
And
laid to the side.
her mother is just sitting there like Tyra is yanking on her mother, like, "Yeah, mom, we got the ice cream." Her poor mom. You know,
No,
she just,
she's not her mom is the
you
rag
know, she
doll.
just need to be taken care of. Like,
Her mom built this monster.
She did say her mom used to talk to her like that. It takes one to know one.
can we talk about this, Rhea? Did you notice this? Whenever Tyra cuss, she does this weird, like, go back to like a
When she
slave
turned black.
voice, or like she turned,
Yes.
like she talks proper. No, because I don't want to talk to Miss J,
Which one?
but well, I don't take no shit and make sure you deal your shit.
Like, where is this coming from, lady? You gotta what?
And then she was on, when she was in Australia, she was like, "Yes, because I came from the South and I got the ice cream." And all them white people looking like, "Cause I
Is this a
got
cry
the
for help?
milk." But she,
She
anytime
is
she
fried.
She's not.
black, she does that.
She is not
That's why I'm
well.
telling y'all, she has. I feel like all black models, because of where they came up from, they got a complex that they have not yet worked through, and it comes out in certain.
They were so torn through their blackness that people just tore it down. So they had to be this
Yes,
fake
yes,
off
yes,
black person in front of
yeah,
these white people. So they
yes,
don't really even know how to be just themselves as a black woman. So when they are being black, they start mocking us as black women.
yeah.
Talking about, yeah, that shit.
Like, lady, you black.
You don't have to do
Yeah.
all that.
She
No.
wasn't just talking like that in this interview. I said, Yoshi, wait, do you see what this lady's doing? Yoshi said, like, I don't know. Like,
She
it was
talks like Ashley
weird.
Darby. I'm like, you don't got to do all that. You don't. I don't know. It's like I'm telling you.
It's everything. Addicted to the attention, addicted to the ratings, addicted to the numbers, losing it and not knowing what to do with herself now that she can't just do and
Yeah.
Who
be.
herself is outside.
Not knowing who she not knowing who she is. 'Cause to be on it for that many years, that many seasons,
Mm-hmm.
and then you not in a bad way, but like you're not a peak model age no more neither. So you're not going to photo shoots and shit. You ain't been modeling for most of the time that you were doing America's Next Top Model.
And
So
America's Next Top Model, you kept yourself in reality TV life. You
that's
haven't
what I'm
been
saying.
out
She
in the
wasn't
real
going back in the
fashion
modeling
industry.
world. So
Oh, she
So them
nobody's
people
checking for
looking at
you.
you like Natalie Nunn now.
They not checking for you. Sad to
Not
say.
She just be doing all this wild ass shit. This not
Natalie
even real
Nunn.
modeling shit at this point.
I can do what I want. Yeah. Hopefully Tyra has a great therapist or somebody's watching after her. I saw in an interview the other day, she was like, "My legacy isn't America's Next Top Model, it's hot ice cream." And I was
I
like,
know she did say that, girl. Ain't nobody worried or checking for that damn ice cream. Australia don't even want it.
"I don't want that. Stop
Australia
it."
don't even want it.
Australia don't even I heard she has a location here in America. I think it's in New York.
No,
Let's
she never
go do a
opened it.
mukbang.
Oh, she
That's
never
why they was suing her. It was it's in Georgetown, DC, by that little cake place.
She's in DC.
In Georgetown, that's where it's supposed to open up, but she never paid the rent.
Oh,
So that's what that lawsuit was.
yikes.
Right.
I also saw that she was like a part of an MLM or something like that in 2020. I have to deep dive into that because I was like, what's going on there? She's a shady character, Tyra Banks. She's a complex character.
Shady Fisher.
She's a complex character, and with all that being said, I can't sit here and lie and say I didn't get into modeling because of Tyra Banks. Like before Next Top Model, I mean, if you wanted to be a model, she was one of the girls that we
Huh?
so
Exactly. And we all wanted to be on the show
we well,
at some point of the season because we saw the season and we wasn't afraid of whatever we saw on TV. We still was gonna sign up and go.
yeah, and I think too, this is part of kind of what we were saying earlier, but they just teach us through the TV, okay, you got to have tough skin in order to be in this industry. And I took that with me. We all took that with us, honestly.
Yep.
Mhm.
And yeah, I mean, what was going on back then was crazy. They need to do documentaries on a lot of these shows. I watched The
No,
Biggest
they
Loser.
don't. No, they don't.
I want to hear the tea.
Oh, what, Big Brother?
Yeah, I did. I watched that, and I watched that documentary too. That was wild.
All the shows better have a documentary. Flavor
It's just
Love,
too
Real
many people
Chance,
with
New
their
York,
opinions.
Baddies, Charm School.
Everybody wanna turn everything into negative. Everybody got too many opinions. Like it was the time of day, just leave it be, let it be there. Cause nobody's gonna ever understand it. Everybody's gonna always turn something into something negative. Like, just let it be. No, y'all wasn't
Mhm.
there, you ain't gonna understand. And all these kids and their
They don't
viewpoint
understand
and
because
getting
life is
people
so easy for
canceled.
them.
Like we getting
Life is
people
just
canceled
different.
because of people's
Yeah.
opinions.
I had to think about it because at first I'm like, why are y'all so sensitive? Like, they didn't come up when we came. They didn't, everything is easier for them.
All they
Everything
know
is
is the
easier for
phone.
them.
They just know online, that's
They
it.
got a lot more technology and life is, I'm not going to say it's way easier, but it's, opportunities are a lot easier and things are a lot easier. Money's a lot
Rhea,
easier to
the
get than it was
footwork
when we
that
was
me
coming
and
up.
you had to do to model compared
Yeah,
to bitches just now posting a picture on their phone every single day, and they don't even know how to pose without the phone in their hand.
But now
But
they
now these
models
bitches
and
getting booked,
influencers.
and they getting all these views, likes, follows, and those bitches are the top models. That's the time of day. They
All you
didn't
gotta do is
go
make
out.
one TikTok song that you could rock your hips to, and now you an artist. Now you at BET Awards. Like now,
that's a good point. Because I'm like,
like
we didn't have
no,
Twitter and Instagram and TikTok
And we were
and
still popping. Back then, you would probably get between 50 to 100 likes. That was popping.
yeah,
Okay? And
yeah,
that didn't even matter because we was putting in so much footwork. We were booked in the real live streets. Like we were
yeah.
booked for art shows, videos. Whoever need this for this, whoever needs these,
yeah. So they
they
don't
need
understand
models for the
tough
community,
skin.
this and that. Yeah,
They
like
never had to have it. Life is easy.
we stay
They get
booked.
more handouts than we got during our time, so it's a lot easier. They don't have to go through things as much as we did.
They
I
walk
think
in rooms
that
and network. They got social anxiety.
Okay.
I think that their hustle is just completely different. Everything like we said is online, and I'm thinking back to even Instagram back then. It just came out in 2012, and
Yeah,
then
we was in high
first it was just for iPhone users for like a and then they started switching over, and then they started adding video and all this other stuff. I mean,
school.
and then, we had YouTube and stuff like that, but it was still very rare for people to have opportunities outside of those platforms. Um, and so I think I've even heard people say like, "Oh, I don't understand why, you would sign up for this." Is like, if this is your only option, you're gonna do what you need to.
Yeah, we ain't had Instagram back in the day where y'all like
Yeah.
that's the word I'm looking for. Everybody now has so much exposure. It's easy to get exposure.
It's easy
Back in
to
our day, it wasn't. You had to create the exposure. You had to create a name for yourself. You had to go hard. You had to really do that shit. You had to really do the work.
Remember we used to do shout out for shout out? Please
Oh
post
my
me.
god.
Please post me, I'll post you, please.
And because you're doing the footwork and you're in real life and you're interacting with people in real life, people know who you are. Whereas everybody now just can pretend to be anybody behind a screen. It's so many people that I know that are influencers and they online like the baddest bitch or the whatever, whatever. And they not like that in real life. Like they're very like shy or to themselves. Not saying they not a bad bitch, but they're not all the personality they have, they don't really have that in real life. Like they're quiet,
They're
shy, they like to stay to themselves. But when you see them online, it's like, oh, I know she just be outside talking to everybody. She just got so much light and whatever in her. It's like they can mask everything behind social media. We couldn't do that before. You had to authentically really be yourself because people were seeing you in a real day to day.
yeah.
And then we used to all like everybody was out getting it and we all wanted, so we used to all help each other. Now you have to pay for everything. You have to pay for everything.
Mhm.
Everything. Nobody wanna help nobody no more.
Everybody wanted to put each other on when we was coming up. It wasn't
Everybody
about
think
money.
No, yeah. Especially, like, in the Baltimore area, for sure. That's why I love Baltimore so much because it's like, yeah, every city got haters, blah, 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 but I feel like certain cities, people do actually want to see you win. They actually wanna see you support. Oh, yeah, Courtney, you had
Oh,
a billboard.
yeah, yeah.
what happened?
You had a
You had a
billboard
billboard.
in Baltimore.
But what that got to do with what you just said?
I was just saying, like, people were very excited when we saw your billboard. Like, it
Oh
was like,
yeah,
"What?"
it was a good time. I was in Atlanta too, and I got a lot of calls.
That was
Um,
crazy,
but I
crazy
don't
good.
think Baltimore is like that anymore. I don't feel that way. I don't think it's very supportive.
Really.
I feel like Baltimore is really like how they always say it's the crab barrel. Whoever get to the
Mhm.
top, we're gonna bring them down. I don't feel that way, especially being away. I don't feel that way. I feel like we have a lot of talent. I feel like Baltimore is the home of the talent, and the creatives. I will
Mm,
give my hometown that. But supportive, I feel like people gonna support you only to an extent. After that,
I should, yeah.
done. That's how I feel.
I think that's everywhere. I think that's time and day. I don't even think that's subjective to a city. I think that's just time and day now. Like everything come with a cost. It's not like free support. It ain't no free support.
Dang.
And that's
Yeah.
crazy because like coming up in them times with me managing you and me managing Sky, me managing Destiny, I ain't never paid for none of y'all photo shoots. There was no
Mm,
payments for photo shoots. It was time for print. We sharing. The
I
photographer need
need
exposure.
models.
He need
Exactly.
models. He got an idea. He want to bring it to life. I
And
got the
y'all need
models. You got
a
the idea.
portfolio.
Mush.
Yeah.
Everybody was thinking about ways they can help each other. It wasn't like, hey, I got an idea. If you a model, pay me $100 and I'll shoot you for it. Like it was.
Needed a face, and then the hairstylist needed a model.
They
Like it
had
all just
crews that
made
work together. A photographer know what makeup artist he could always call for.
excuse
You know what
me.
I'm saying? It was just different back then. And I think because I guess today is a lot more money driven, that's just how people think because this time is a lot more money driven.
mm,
I think
Been nice at wanting to help and just work together.
no, and I think like our that's the difference between our time and their time and in this time. I think things in our time were genuine. People were passionate about things. They genuinely enjoyed things. They genuinely wanted to do things. I feel like a lot of times now people do things because they just want
They just
money.
want the money.
Like so
mm.
seeing all these videos that come out so much about how just nurses and doctors and how badly they treat every or just doing stupid shit like twerking on your patients. What the
Making your
fuck are
newborn
you
put up a
thinking?
middle finger for TikTok.
Oh my
You
gosh.
know what I'm saying? And just to see how many girls don't give a fuck about the job, just be complaining about it, but they make good money. They do it for the money. I feel like back then we do things because we genuinely wanted to do it. We were
You
passionate
gotta
about
come
things.
damn near done and still pay full extra price. And
Yeah, look how hair changed.
you can't even get this service of just going to the spa with your homegirl salon, talking shit, everybody chilling. No, these bitches is scamming. The hair
You
industry
want to sew
and
in,
nail
come wash,
industry is
blow
a
dry, and braid
scam.
it down already. Scalp oil. All I need is and bring me a needle and thread too, bitch.
The beauty
Damn
industry
near.
right now is a scam. $85 for a wax. A year. Everything's a scam.
None of
Everything's
better
a
last
scam.
all year.
Y'all been spoiled because y'all been in Florida, that's the problem.
But that's regular life. We
I'm
don't
telling
have
you,
to and
something happened, I feel like it happened in 2016, something shifted. I can't prove it, but something shifted.
to like cost of living expenses, but the people there want to help their people. So they don't make everything expensive.
Because they
Yeah.
already know rent high.
It's
And I'll
like
also say, I feel like I can relate to what y'all are saying about people not being supportive, but that's why I feel like I feel like I was intentional back then, but now, especially in my 30s, I'm even more intentional about who I work with,
Huh?
and I like to work with creators who want to work together and want to be creative and do certain projects and stuff like that. It is harder to find those people. They're still out there,
it
but
is.
you it's a lot. I like to describe it, it's a lot of noise out there.
Uh-huh.
So, you just gotta weed through it, I guess. But I wanna thank y'all for coming on this podcast
Of
episode,
Thank you
course,
for having
girl.
us.
and we have to review the E documentary one because I heard
Yes.
down and dirty in that one.
Yeah, so part two, part two.
When it
Part
come out,
2, March 11th? Let me see.
Couple weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, E documentary. 'Cause this one's called Reality Check, and then okay. Yeah, it's March.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to
Perfect.
watch that and double back.
We are because I feel like they're gonna have more models on there.
Okay.
For one, number 2, because I saw 2 girls on TikTok that are gonna be I told y'all Danielle's gonna be on there, and then another girl
Uh-huh.
I know is gonna be on there. And I'm waiting for her to share her story because her story is insane.
Okay, so we'll watch them. We'll watch that. No more, no more, no more, no more.
Yeah,
Because
we'll
I can
watch.
see you about to go into it. So, but
Where
yes, I enjoyed it. This was great.
Oh,
So
thank you.
much fun with my sister.
Where can the people find you?
On Instagram.
And y'all
Instagram.
check her out.
Instagram, Yoshi the Top Shotter. TikTok, Yoshi the Top Shotter 94.
T_heart with just heart with 2 Z's at the end. And yeah. Thanks, sis.
Thanks for having us, sister.
So and we'll see you all next episode.
Bye. I'm like, do we hang up or